Like, y'all, I was so scared. I'm like, I don't know who this is. Like, this could be a rapist. Like, I really didn't know who it was. So hey guys, it's Cameron, aka Killer Cam, and I am back with another video. In today's video, I'll be doing another story time about the time that I had a stalker. I had a whole stalker in my first semester of college. Like, mind you, my first semester of college, I didn't really talk to a lot of people. Like, I had a select few of friends, probably like 3 friends, but I don't know who this person was. I don't know how they got my number. They still didn't tell me to this day, like, what their name was and how they got my stuff. And I know it wasn't any of the people that I talked to, because one, they're much older. They don't have time for nonsense. Like, they're busy people. Like, whenever I see them, they're always on the go, always doing whatever it is that they have to do. So I know it wasn't them, because they don't know. Like, I just know for sure that it wasn't them, because, like, they don't got time. So one day when I was in my room, like, literally, like, just chilling, like, I was finished with all my work, I was in my room just chilling on my phone, watching YouTube videos or doing whatever else I was doing, nothing much really. But I was sitting in my room one day, and I had got this random text message saying, hey, I think you're really pretty. And I'm just like, oh, wow, this is sweet. I was like, so I said, thank you. And I said, who is this? And they were like, don't worry about it. Just know that I've been seeing you around. I think you're pretty. And they added the question at the end. They were like, are you into girls? I said, what? I was like, what? I was just confused, because people don't really come up to me and ask me that, but they had asked me, they were like, but at the end of that message, they had asked me, they were like, are you into girls? And I said, no, I'm not into girls. I'm straight, but I would love to befriend you. Like, who are you? Like, I just wanted to know who it was. I didn't really care what I didn't care. Like, I just wanted to know who you were, maybe we could become friends, because new to the school, I didn't know that many people, and I was just trying to get to know people. So I was asking them constantly, like, who is this? And now I'm too embarrassed to say who it is. I don't wanna tell you who I am. They kept saying, oh, I'll tell you tomorrow when I see you. And I'm just like, Kiwi, I'm like, what the hell? Like, y'all, I was so scared. I'm like, I don't know who this is. Like, this could be a rapist. Like, I really didn't know who it was. So I'm just like, ugh. So I was just in my room. I wasn't really panicking, but I was just trying to figure out all the people that I gave my number to. And it was probably around like 5 people that I had given my number to. Probably, actually no, because I had did a group project in my I had a group project in my math class, and I had a group project in my economics class. So I had given my number to 4. It was 4 people. I had 2 partners in my. I had 2 partners in my math class, and I had 2 partners in my economics class, and on top of that, my 3 friends that I knew. So I didn't know who it was. And I had asked them, how did you get my number? And they said, don't worry about it, I have connections. So I'm like, I know damn well none of these people did not give my number to some random person, because I don't even know y'all like that, and y'all give my number to someone else? Like, what? So I was 20 minutes or so, I had texted the people that I had given my number to, and I was like, do you recognize this number? Do you know who this is? Like, did y'all give my number to so-and-so person? They were like, no, I don't know who that is. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Like, one of y'all are lying. I had my psychology class at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and my teacher wasn't in the room. So what I decided to do was to call the number. I kept calling the number. I called it about 3-4 times. They didn't answer. Then tell me why my stalker is texting me like, why are you calling me? I told you that I was going to tell you later today who I am, and I'm going to come up to you and introduce myself. And I was just like, listen, this is very childish. Like, just let me know who you are. Like, you're in college, you're grown. Like, you can tell me who you are, how you got my number, but you need to delete my number, and quickly, or else I will find you. I will track you down, and you're going to have to get this DC work, because I don't play that. I don't play that. Like, you're grown, be mature, act like it. Like, come on now, this is not middle school, this is not. But yeah, so it got later into that day, and I was in the caf like for about later that day, and I had went to the caf at around 6 o'clock, and usually everyone gathers in the caf at 6 o'clock for dinner time or whatever. So I was in there, I sat there for about an hour. I was cool. I was like waiting for my stalker to come up to me and, you know, say what they had to say. But no one came up to me and just left. And I went back to my room, ate my food, and I got a text from my stalker again. And oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. I did not mean for this to happen. This is my boyfriend playing on my phone. And I'm just like, what? So I just didn't even respond anymore. I was like, well, this is ridiculous. So I had just deleted the message thread. I had deleted the number, blocked the number, did all that. And I was like, whatever. So to this day, I still don't know who the person was. I believe that it was someone in my math class. I'm pretty sure it was one of them little health bucks in my, I'm not say that. I'm pretty sure it was one of my partners in my math class, because they had told me that that we had took math together. So I'm like, I don't know which one of y'all it was, but it's whatever. I still don't know who the stalker is to this day. And yeah, that is the story of the time that I was stalked. So comment down below if you ever had a stalker or someone just straight up creepy, like creep on you and you just uncomfortable. Like, let me know. I really would love to know. But let me know down in the comments below, because I really would love to know. And how did you handle your experiences? Because I don't know if I handled it the right way or the wrong way, but I did what I had to do. So thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back next week with another video. Bye guys.